Imagine a place where the ancient rhythms of the ocean still dictate life. A place of breathtaking beauty, teeming with unique marine wonders. This is Bazaruto, off the coast of Mozambique, a true jewel of the Western Indian Ocean. But beneath its tranquil surface, a silent drama is unfolding. A story of a changing climate, ocean, and the urgent race to understand it. For a dedicated group of scientists, Bazaruto is more than just a paradise. It's a critical natural laboratory to study the impacts of climate change on the ecosystem of the Western Indian Ocean. For 3 years, they've been gathering vital data, deploying scientific instruments deep within these waters. Today, they've returned for a critical mission to retrieve the beating heart of their research. What was supposed to be a routine retrieval has turned into a high-stakes treasure hunt. Their valuable ocean moorings, anchored for 2 years on the seafloor, failed to surface during a ship recovery. Now, with a mix of ingenuity, rubber ducks, bolt cutters, and the courage of divers, they must find a way to recover them. At the helm of this expedition is Professor Mike Roberts, a veteran oceanographer whose life's work is dedicated to understanding the complex dance of our oceans.
My name's Mike Roberts, and I'm a professor at the Nelson Mandela University. We're in a very special place here. This is Bazaruto. So what we have done is we're coming here with really big mainstream oceanography. We've put temperature sensors throughout this lagoon, and we've even brought a big research ship in, the Fridtjof Nansen, and we've dropped big heavy duty current meter moorings all the way out to 600 meters. So this is probably the biggest oceanographic experiment done on the east coast of Africa so far.
But why Bazaruto, a seemingly remote lagoon?
The biodiversity is just absolutely phenomenal around here, and it's declared as a MPA, a marine protected area, and the reason for that was because of the dugongs. But the people living here, they are artisanal fishers, they live very strongly off the ocean, but the reason we're here is because of climate change. We are trying to understand how the system's being driven. What is the main driving force here, and how these driving forces are changing with a warming ocean and climate change.
But what exactly is driving this localized heating within the Bazaruto lagoon? The answer lies in a phenomenon as old as the currents themselves, amplified by our changing climate, ocean circulation eddies.
You get these huge spinning pools of water, they're called eddies. And so what these are doing is that as they come down, they move very slowly down the Mozambique Channel. So one of the things we're trying to understand is how this system is going to change in the future and how these people's lives are going to change.
For master student Tallulah, the implication of these warming trends are more than just numbers on a screen.
My name is Tallulah Graziani. I'm a master's student, and I'm looking at how long-term climate change and global warming is affecting the Western Indian Ocean. I'm using sea surface temperature data, and I'm using this data to determine what the warming trends are long-term.
Her work is directly tied to the data collected by the seafloor instruments. 2 years ago, they deployed them. Now, it was time for the challenging recovery.
So our mooring, we came here to try and retrieve our mooring because the acoustic releases and the ships couldn't get it back. So we did some African science and we figured out a way anyway. We went down with a made-up anchor made with some rebar in the workshop. We tried to snag it, chains, ropes, went down with some divers, and yeah, pulled it up with some lift bags. I don't think it's ever been done before, but we prevailed, we got it back, and yeah, hopefully we can get the 100-meter mooring next. Next challenge.
In Bazaruto, the ocean is not just a resource, it's life itself. Dr. Bernardino Malauene, a Mozambican co-principal investigator, understands this connection intimately.
My name is Bernardino Malauene. I'm working on marine science, understanding how the oceanography process interferes on marine life, in particular recruitment of fishers. The Western Indian Ocean, it's kind of my life. Everything is belonging, coming from the ocean.
But what happens if the warming water silences the abundance that has sustained these generations of fishers?
The community, they live on the fishing. I mean, we can see that there is less fish. It's something that you notice when you go to the market, and that will be less income for the community, less fish on the plates for everyone.
The scientists have retrieved their data, but their mission is far from complete. A projected 5 degrees Celsius rise in temperature by the year 2100 is not just a scientific prediction. It's a stark warning for the future of its unique ecosystem and the communities who depend on them entirely. The future of Bazaruto and countless coastal communities like it rest on our ability to listen, to understand, and to act. What we do now will determine the fate of these vital waters and the lives intertwined with them. The time to protect our ocean, our essential life source, is now.